Everything started last year, exactly about this time. The resistance, which started days ago, reached out to thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, exactly tonight. A resistance which started against the construction of a mall that was being planned to be in Taksim Gezi Park, turned into a revolt that the whole country was involved in, started tonight. Exactly tonight, the rising police brutality till morning maximized the resistance. Riot control vehicles, armored police cars, pepper sprays, plastic bullets did not work for anything exactly tonight. People said enough to the dynasty that has been going on for years. And exactly tonight, more people started to believe that another life is possible. Last year, exactly tonight, will never be forgotten anymore. We have 10 reasons that make the last years tonight unforgettable and raising our resistance. We want to tell them to you. 1. Mehmet Ayvalıtaş. We lost him first in a solidarity demonstration in Istanbul, Ümraniye, in Mayday neighborhood by a car that ran into the crowd. He was 20 years old. Abdullah Cömert. We lost him by a tear gas canister that was shot by the police from a close distance to his head. He was 22 years old. Ethem Sarısülük. He was shot by a police bullet in the demonstrations in Ankara. We lost him after he stayed in intensive care for 14 days. He was 27 years old. Medeni Yıldırım. He lost his life by a soldier's bullet while he was protesting the construction of an outpost in Diyarbakır, Lice. He was 20 years old. Ali İsmail Korkmaz. While running away from the cops in Eskişehir, he had cerebral hemorrhage that was caused by the strikes by the undercover cops and fascists in an alley. After he stayed in coma for 38 days, we lost him. He was 19 years old. Ahmet Atakan. We lost him in a solidarity demonstration in Ankara that was for the protests of trees being cut down in Ankara Middle Eastern Technical University. He was 22 years old. Hasan Ferit Gedik. In the resistance against the drug gangs in Istanbul Gülsuyu neighborhood, he was killed by the fascists by being shot in the head. He was 21 years old. Berkin Alvan. In Istanbul Ok Meydanı, he left his home to buy bread, but he was shot in the head by a tear gas canister by the police. We lost him after he stayed in coma for 269 days. He was the youngest of our losses. He was 15 years old. Uğur Kurt. In Ok Meydanı, he was murdered by the police by being shot in his mouth that was interfering to a demonstration where people were demonstrating for Berkin Alvan. He was 30 years old. Ayhan Yılmaz. He lost his life in Ok Meydanı during the escalated conflicts by being trapped in between. He was 42 years old. We lost these people during the last year in Gezi resistance and the following resistances. The main reason that killed these people is the intense government terror. And for all the thousands of wounded, hundreds that lost their eyes and who stayed in coma, the responsible ones are the AKP government and their police forces. We are continuing the resistance by a matter of conscience to the ones we lost that we mentioned above. We will not forget them and their memories. Each one of their names are inscribed in our minds and we want you to not to forget them either. If we forget, we cannot win. We bow respectfully before their memories. Martyrs of Gezi are immortal.
Yaşıyor! Yaşıyor! Yaşıyor!